You guys are currently balanced on a glass, so please don't fall. Hi guys, no Wednesday upload as you saw. Miley, stop it. Stop it. Come on up then. Thank you. I wish I knew what was wrong with me. I'm feeling so on the edge at the minute. I'm just feeling very stressed out. Just been quite busy with work, and I'm also really trying to, like, I don't know, eat a bit healthier, go to the gym more. Just things that people find really easy to do, but I'm not at the minute. I don't know, I just feel like I'm out most nights doing something. I'm working overtime. I am not letting myself soothe with junk food, which is so unfortunate because I'd love to be doing that. And like, I don't know, I just feel this like nervous energy, maybe like 16 hours of the day. And then I didn't want to have to think of some book content to just produce a video for you guys that was like, I would honestly rather not be doing. I find this so fun to do. I love filming, I love editing. I don't ever want it to be something I feel obligated to do or like a chore, because it's so fun. And like every time I upload a video, I'm so happy now, and also Victoria from like 10 years ago is so happy. Sorry, that's my AirPod falling. It's so enjoyable, and I get sometimes really stressed about the Wednesday upload, but simply because I feel like I'm letting people down. But if I made a bad video and I didn't like it, I would be annoyed. So anyway, I actually don't want to dwell on and on about it because I'm really trying to put it in my mind now. But I thought I was just going to do another vlog and we could basically spend the weekend together. I am working some overtime, but I'm just going to make a lot more time to like just have a really slow self-care-esque weekend. Going to try and read some books because I'm really trying to finish our book club pick at the minute, but I'm just not loving it. So I'm going to try and smash that out maybe tomorrow and start a new one. I think that'll do me the world of good. I just feel like I'm like in a constant state of FOMO and catch up in every aspect of my life. I just feel like this weirdly specific, if I could get into focus, we'd be fine. Fear doesn't help how I look, but it might help the quality. I feel like this weird specific version of burnout really is stemming from the fact that I am producing content around all of my hobbies. So it doesn't feel like any of my hobbies are just for me at the minute. Like, I don't know if that even makes sense. I just think that's why this next video needs to be me just living life. I need to chill out. I just need to not be so stressed about things that I actually find fun. And then hopefully they'll be fun again. I look ghostly. I just know I'm not going to want to edit it because I don't look good. That's another thing actually. Whenever you start to document your habits, hobbies, general life, you really need to have a lot of grace with yourself for whenever you're looking rough also. And I've not really had a lot of grace for myself in that aspect at the minute. So I either need to start putting in more effort or learn more grace. And ideally, I'd like to do both. So the agenda for this weekend, I will be working some overtime. I've taught myself knitting recently. I'm currently working on a Sophie hood, trying to get to a good stage with that. That's another thing, like with a project-based hobby, I'm actually stressed about finishing it. I'm not enjoying the knitting. I'm like, I need to keep knitting to get this finished. I need to keep knitting. If I'm not knitting, I'm slow. It's just annoying. But I am going to do some knitting this weekend. I'm going to finish my book club book this weekend. I'm going to work some overtime. I'm going to take the dogs on a nice long walk, maybe a run around. I feel like they would appreciate that at some point this weekend. I'm going to do that and chill out, hopefully. Chris is actually on his way over and we're going to go to Chick-fil-A tonight with my friend Megan. So that's what we're doing tonight and I am looking forward to it, but I'm also really hungry. I also thought that was his car that I heard Probably not. And he asked me to look for something for him and I haven't looked yet, so he will be here any minute. So I'm going to go do that and then I'll check in with you guys whenever we go to Chick-fil-A. But that's just a general vibe update. How's life going with you guys? Hope everyone's good. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm actually going to show you guys what I've knitted so far. So I'm making a Sophie hood. The first thing I knitted was a Sophie scarf, and I actually saw how my knitting improved from when I started that versus when I finished. You could tell by either end of the scarf. And I was like, oh, I've gotten better at this, so clearly the more you do it, the better you get. So I should do something bigger. And so I decided to do another Sophie scarf. But that one was going so much better. And then I ran out of wool and I've ordered some more, and let's just hope it kind of matches. It might not. And I think Hobbycraft have actually discontinued the wool I was using because I was going to wait until more came in stock, but I don't think it's going to. Anyway, so I've decided to do a Sophie hood, and I wanted to do one in a more wearable colour because the first Sophie scarf I made in a colour I would never really wear. I was just using up yarn that I bought on a whim. And then the second Sophie scarf was in like a hot magenta pink, which I love. And I would love to finish at some point. But I decided to go for a more neutral because I feel like this is something I'm going to just chuck on like whenever there's a chill in the air but it's not raining. A real minority of days in Northern Ireland where it's not raining. But it looks like this so far. So it's really long. It doesn't look like much, it just looks like a big triangle. But this is basically going to be like one end. I'm thinking this point at this width will probably come up to, actually it's probably like down here still because it's not even the width of my head, I don't think yet. But they basically advise it getting to 45 centimeters before you start doing the hood part, and we're not at 45 centimeters yet. We're maybe at 30. There's Chris. And I also have left this little stitch marker in to show him how much I've done because I moved it up to the top whenever he was last with me, and then I just want some validation and some praise. So whenever he comes in, I'm going to be like, look how much I've done since I was last with you. And he's going to say something like, wow, it's amazing you've done so much. Wow, you've made such good progress. Well done. Let's see. Those are my predictions anyway. But that's the knitting. I'm really enjoying it. But like, I'm impatient to get to the next step. So that's why I feel a bit stressed when I'm knitting. Here he comes. Look how much I've done.
Wow. That's very much. Well done.
Thanks.
Is that you in the office today?
On my break just. But I did some more last night.
Good.
Off your pot.
Off him.
Better?
Yeah. They're actually aching.
Still?
I'm surprised. No, it's all. They're fine.
And that's why
But
she's
she
your
would pee on my
favourite.
lap the whole time. She's not my favourite.
She peed in your lap?
I thought she would pee on my lap the whole time.
Oh. Is that what you were thinking?
No, I was thinking about the fight we were on.
Vlog!
Hello vlog.
What was that fight about? We had just gone to Santa at the garden centre with Miley.
I think it was because we were late to go to Santa at the garden centre.
Because of you?
But yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I slept in or something.
Oh, you know what? That might have been it. But I feel like I would have gotten over that by the point we were at the garden centre.
No, because I think I was making excuses.
Oh, I do hate that, to be fair.
Like sorting all this other stuff out, and then I think as well.
I thought you were about to add something I did into the next day.
No, I don't think you did anything. I just.
Stressful day for you.
Yeah.
Look at us now. We haven't argued again since.
I also thought we were kind of pressed for time if we.
Oh no, we certainly are. We should be going.
Yeah.
Let's go! She can see all obstacles in her way.
Can't you?
Look, give Miley a hug right now.
Come here.
Poor little baby. Yeah. Everyone smile. I was about to be like, everyone!
This Millie's, is it? It's like
one in the
across
corner.
the road from the bar.
I haven't heard good things.
Really? Mark,
I've never been there, so I could be wrong.
Are you good? Hi. Happy Saturday. So I know I did actually apply some fake tan, but I've also been picking spots. So not going at you with much of an improvement on my appearance, but hi, happy Saturday. I know I said I would check in and bring you along with my weekend, but this morning I worked some overtime. So I was working from around 5:30 to 12:30, and then I actually went around 3 different wool shops in Belfast trying to find a match for the wool I started my first Sophie scarf with. It's like a bright magenta pink. Struggling to find a match, but I think I did get one in the Craigie. There's a wool shop called Jane's Wool Shop, and it was actually amazing, and I think she's going to start doing classes there, which I will definitely be going to. The shop assistant that was working today was really, really nice, and we just had a really nice chat about all things crafting, which was really, really nice, because I know I was kind of talking about it yesterday, but I don't think I really had cohesive thoughts yesterday because it was a long week. But I think I've just been struggling with finding activities that are just meant to be a bit mindful, because I stopped them being mindful and turned them into a competition real fast. Reading books, no, I'm going to set myself a Goodreads goal. Knitting something, I have to make it a big project and it has to be done as soon as possible. So I'm really trying to work on that, but it's just meant that I was really trying to summarize it to say that it's meant that things like this aren't holding the same joy that they usually do, because I feel like I have all these projects I'm running behind on. Anyway, actually tried some mindfulness today with just looking for the wool, not really stressing myself out. I'm obviously in the middle of my Sophie hood as well, which I showed you guys yesterday. And now that I actually am able to go between the two, it feels a lot more mindful, which is nice. So I was working on that a bit and listening to our book club book this month, because I haven't finished it, and we're meeting on Monday to talk about it. It's Saturday currently, so I've been listening to the audiobook and I am over halfway. It's not my cup of tea. So it's been unfortunate that I've gone from an SLUMP, from rereading the Wicked King, to now this book that's not really capturing me. But that's okay, it is what it is. I was listening to it while doing some knitting, and that was quite nice. And my mum also got me a heated throw, like an electric blanket, but instead of it being, you know, under your bed sheets, it's like you lay it on top of you and it actually heats you up. So that's really nice, because I get scared to turn the heating on in my house sometimes, because I get cold a lot earlier than anyone else gets cold. So a lot of my family would say the heating doesn't need to be on. Before I did that, I actually walked the dogs, and then the heavens opened and it was a downpour on us. So that put me in really bad twists. So I think some knitting, some audiobooking, and lying under a heated blanket was exactly what I needed. And then I tried to go for a nap, but I'm not a very good napper. I can't do it. So I lay there trying to rest, because tonight I'm going to go and watch the Belfast Giants. My friend Lauren, she has a season ticket. I think her whole family, I think, has season tickets, and two of her family members actually can't make it, so she said to me and our friend Joanna if we wanted to go. Hell yeah, I want to go. What else would I be doing? Well, maybe show you guys a bit of the game. But that's my Saturday. Looking forward to it. We'll show you guys some things, but not very many things, because I'm scared to vlog in public. We know this. Miley doesn't know I'm leaving yet. She soon will.
Sophie's quick. She got me.
Please welcome to the ice, your Belfast Giants! Starting in goal, number 1, Jackson. We're going to meet you back midweek for the
I won't lie, the weekend has been
busy. Okay, good angle. Gonna film in Chris's car more often. Hi, welcome back to the vlog. So, today is Sunday, the 26th of October, and last night, this morning, whatever you want to call it, the clocks went back, so I got an extra hour in bed, but I was working overtime this morning, so I went into work and I worked like 5:15 until 12:15, I think it was, one of the two, not sure. Anyway, big morning. And then Chris was coming over. My granddad is not feeling great at the minute. So we were going up to see him and we were just running some messages for them. So it was almost like a really admin-y part of the day. So I didn't want to share too much because did you want to see me in Marks and Spencer's picking up some trout and some scallops? I don't think so. So we went up to see them, and then we also saw my nieces, which was really nice. Love seeing them. They're just the funniest little girls. And we got to see my aunt. We were just all having a nice time catching up and making some plans to see them in future. But that's basically been the Saturday, and I thought there would have been a few more times I could have got my camera up to update you guys, or to show you what we're up to, but there wasn't really much opportunity. However, we went to Waterstones today, and also whenever Chris is driving, I just get to sit in the passenger seat in it. So he's actually we're in Bangor again, and he's going to get a mods for us to keep at my house because he's a good boy. He's well trained. So he's away doing that, and I just wanted to update the vlog with what we've been doing today. So I haven't really been able to show much because it's not really been much fun activity. However, when we were in Bloomfield today doing our messages, I actually went and returned. Chris got me a couple books for our anniversary, it must have been, because it was this month. However, one of them I already own. It was the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, the special edition, the re-release they did with the leaves, those covers. Bought a set of interchangeable knitting needles, so I would just have like one of each size and it would make it easier. They're infuriating because the wire keeps coming out and then my knitting keeps getting caught. I'm also trying to work on my knitting without looking at the thing I'm knitting. So I'm talking to you guys, looking at you guys, also trying to continue to knit. If I mess up this row, we'll see how that goes. So I had to return that one. And then he also, really sweet boy, knows I love the Thursday Murder Club series. So he got me the Impossible Fortune, which is the new release that just came out. But all of my other Thursday Murder Club books are in paperback. So I wanted to get this next one in paperback. So I am just going to wait to buy it, which meant I didn't want to own the hardback. So we went to Waterstones and returned those, and as soon as I get to the end of this row, I will show you the two books that I got instead. Give me 1 second. That'll be used in the thumbnail. First book I got, oh, hello. First book I got was Thirst Trap by Grania O'Hare. I was really in the mood for an
Hello vlog.
I was just doing a book haul. Do you want me to hold something?
Well, it should be alright in the back. Well, if you want to hold your nuts.
I'll hold the nuts. Let me know your mods order, guys. We went for a family tub of Chuck and Nutty. We got my dad a small tub of sea salted caramel because that's his favourite. And we got cones on the side, and I got nuts. First book I got was Thirst Trap by Grania O'Hare. It's a book set in Belfast about 3 friends that are currently mourning the death of their other friend. They're grieving the tragic death of their friend Lydia, whose room remains unchanged. Their last big fight hangs heavy over their heads, unspoken since the accident, and now they're all beginning to unravel. Just sounded like a really good Irish slice of life book. The author is from Belfast, but currently lives in... Huh. Oh no. Oh well, would have happened by me anyway. The corner's damaged, we've all just realised. Wee slice of life book. The author is from Belfast but currently lives in England. And I know, but what can you do really? She's completed a PhD in the 18th century women's life writing at Newcastle University. So, smart girl, smarter than me. And I'm going to read her book. The next book I got then with my exchanges was The Names by Florence Knapp. I'm so excited. I might recommend this one for book club. And it kind of is a multiverse story where a woman has had a child, a son, and it follows the realities where the only thing that has changed up until their lives at that point is the name that she gives him. and then it shows how these names impact his life going forward and all the different paths he could take, and the only difference being the name he was given at birth. That's all I really know about it. It sounds pretty cool. I think each chapter is like subdivided by, oh yeah, so like which name he was given. So we're going to hear about him being Gordon. We'll hear about him being, yeah. We'll hear about him being Bear. Gordon again. Oh, so it follows a few. Julian, Bear. Maybe it's just 3. Anyway, that's the premise. Nice book. What's it look like naked? That's the inside. I think pretty cool. A bit kaleidoscopy.
Yeah.
Oh.
A bit like kitchen top. That's cool.
So Julian, Bear, Gordon. Yeah, very cool. I'm excited to read that one. It was, I think it's a debut for this year, so I think it's going to be on either some Goodreads award lists or new fiction lists. And then do you want to talk about your book?
Sure.
Chris got Daughter of No Worlds by Carissa Broadbent, who wrote
the Crunch and Access series. Yeah. She's actually published, or not that she's published, she's wrote all 3 of these books already.
the books that are in the series.
Yeah, while writing the Crunch and Access, Shadowborn and Nightborn duets. And the Bloodborne duet is coming out next year. She is an insanely fast worker. Like, it's nuts. I didn't think it was out yet. I thought it was out 2026, but obviously it is out. So,
that?
it is a signed copy, which is pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
So it's basically a girl gets ripped from her homeland, sold into slavery. She's by herself. She goes to buy her freedom. When she buys her freedom, she needs to leave her best friend behind. So in order to free him, she goes to the most powerful magical organization in the world, who she hates, and she's trained by a guy who's the most powerful pyromancer in that organization.
Is that like fire magic?
The Wielders, yeah. And he also fucking hates the Wielders. And, you know, it's Carissa Broadbent, so hot peppers.
Is that you sounded spicy?
Yeah,
Is there a spice rating on the back? I discovered this at
No.
Booked and Busy. Sometimes
No.
books have that.
Only spice ratings I've seen are on those books. I think it's because they look so innocuous.
Oh, the Pumpkin Spice Cafe?
Yeah, that like...
I think that was the book,
you
actually.
fucking...
What? Chris's book is damaged too. Could that have happened to both our books in the bag?
I don't think so.
Because the same spot.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's annoying.
It's fine. It's right.
Could have got 10% off.
Secretly, I'm torn up inside.
Yes. What book were you going to get?
The Heroes by Joe Abercrombie.
Sounded like you said the Heroes. The Heroes.
Noticed it only because it had the similar covers to the First Law series.
Which you've read.
Which I've read, yes. Haven't read the other series by him. But no, he is a phenomenal writer. The Devils is in my top 3 books of the year for this year.
What's number 2?
If it's this year, then Blood Over Brighthaven.
Hannah only read The Sword of Quigan in January. And I think you read Blood Over Brighthaven after she read that. But you owned it
Yes,
before.
because she was telling me about...
It might have been Matthew. Anyway.
Matthew also appreciates Joe Abercrombie, and also loves the Devils, so shout out you, Matthew boy. I seem to give you a shout out every video now, but you're a G, so what?
I'm laughing just.
You see, this laugh is going to be edited out, but the shout out to Matthew is going to stay in with me going, what? So
I can edit out the shout out.
no, I don't want to shout it out.
What do you want edited out?
Is it G? Nothing. Keep it all in.
I was going to. That'll be edited out.
That's the first one. No, I can't say anything about it because it's gone.
You can tell them it happened, but it'll be edited out.
Yeah, but I didn't end up getting it because the pages, would you like me to go back and explain about the heroes so that it's easier to edit it?
No, I'm a good editor.
I did not get the heroes because I've a load of pages in the back I thought were just bent, but they were completely cut. So that makes me think that...
No slander on any businesses, please. I'm not big enough to hack it.
It's no Belfast.
Chris.
It isn't.
Chris.
See, so they're the other 2 books. Children of Fallen Gods.
They're already out?
No, that's what I'm saying. They're all 3 of them are like
written and being...
previously. No, they're already published. They're just not released.
Oh. Interesting. You're fact checking.
I'm just seeing if it's already in paperback.
Chris was like, this book must only have been released in like the last couple days.
No, in the UK it has been. These were published before the Constant Access series.
Well, that's the book you got anyway. And he's very excited to read it.
Well, so much to read.
What are you reading next?
Good question.
What's the shortlist?
The Macabre, one of the first Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah. Dungeon Crawler Carl, some might say.
Fallen the Kiss of Dusk.
Also Chris of Broadbent.
Also Chris of Broadbent.
Alright, biggest fan. I'm just finishing this row and then we can set off again. Nearly done, nearly done. One last stitch. Do you want to witness the last stitch of the row? Pew. Pew. That's it. The rest just get purled.
There we go.
1, 2, 3.
I hated that book. It wasn't so bad, it just wasn't what I was in the mood for. And see, whenever I have to read a book, it makes it so much less enjoyable.
The time is 6:14 p.m.
I'm leaving the house in like half an hour to pick up my friend Joanna before book club, so I'm going to do half an hour of knitting and see how far I get. I'm also genuinely falling asleep at the wheel, so I needed a cherry boost.
Even though I've told him so many times that that's just not going to happen.
As if that was about to cut out just as I'm about to finish my project. I don't think so.
That would have been a really nice colour for Uncharmed. Because it's got blues on the cover. Oh. Oh. Yeah. You want it? Oh, good boy. I love you.
Good girls. So Chris has made a list of all the books he already owns to read, and all the books that aren't released yet that he wants to buy. And he's no, he tore it. He's also made a list of books that he wants to buy right now.
It's completely mangled now.
It's okay. So where are we gonna go?
Touch.
To buy them. To buy 2 and maybe have a browse. Slumping recently? Just looking at all the... Whoa.
That's cool.
I haven't read this actually. 20 squids. That's cool too. I do think Foresight usually has the coolest editions, you know? Sorry, are these wee bookmarks free or... Oh, perfect, thank you. Isn't that cool? Why did you buy me a book? You were meant to be buying me one. Thank you. You look so proud of yourself. No. When did you lift it?
You left $1 in a world.
I look like the robbers from Home Alone.
No, you didn't.
No, I don't.
You know this sticky bandit. And then
When did you lift this one?
when you were lifting Daughter in a World, I grabbed it as you were like turning, as you took the dust cover over. And then she scanned it and put it on top, and you were walking back over from checking over there. And I had to like quickly flip it under the witcher. And
Actually, Clock, can I just...
oh, sorry, I was wrong.
Chris got me a book. He doesn't mind that I look like the robbers from Home Alone.
The sticky bandit.
Well, I got you a bookmark. That was free. Thank you so much. That was really nice. And you'll go to Popeyes?
If you want something from the food hall, get something from the food hall.
No, we'll get Popeyes then.
But if you don't want Popeyes, I don't want you like getting something that you're not actually. If you,
I'm just worried we go to the food hall and then they don't have anything nice, and then I'm like, okay, we'll just go
we'll
to
just
Popeyes
check.
anyway.
It doesn't matter. Don't
You
bother
sure?
me. Yeah.
Okay. We got some prawn, tuna, and surimi sushi. Little soy fish. Do you use your wasabi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, spicy boy.
I love wasabi.
Really? No, that surprises me.
I love that gustatory heat.
You love the what?
Gustatory heat.
What's that mean?
It's like spiciness that isn't caused by capsaicin. It's like mustard, you know, the way you feel it like in the back of your nasal cavity. That. Did you spite it?
Yeah. I just bit it because I'm impatient. I'm personally a fan of making a little soy wasabi soup.
Oh, fair. I just put the wasabi on and then soy it. You already tried?
Yes. Thank you.
Go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Feels awesome. Salud. We can be done now. Bye vlog.
Oh, not bad.